Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8. Today, the 11th of December 2024. I am Tabitha Akko. First, the major headlines. Governor Oti to constitute Abia Pilgrims Board names Agomo as chairman. Bayelsa government approves 80,000 naira minimum wage for local government staff. I no longer manage Emmanuel and success, says Mark Angel. You'll take commercials and be right back for the details and many more. Stay connected.
Experience this smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now on the details. Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Oti has announced plans to establish the Abia State Pilgrims Board, appointing the immediate past state chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, Apostle Emmanuel Agomo, as its chairman. Dr. Alex Oti, the governor, made this announcement during a meeting with a delegation of the Abia State chapter of CAN and other Christian faith leaders at the government house in Umuahia. He noted that additional board members would be named soon, with the state set to resume participation in pilgrimage starting in 2025. The Bayelsa state government has approved 80,000 naira as the minimum wage payment for local government council staff after pressure from the NLC and TUC. The government also assured that it would add to the December salaries the differentials arising from the ongoing discussions on the templates used in paying the new minimum wage in November. The state's acting governor Lawrence Ekura-Jopo made this known on Tuesday at the government house, Yenigua, during a meeting with the state minimum wage implementation committee and chairman of the 8 local government councils. No fewer than 31 female prisoners are facing a murder trial at the Nigerian Correctional Service Custodial Center in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. The Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Ben Odo disclosed this to journalists at the Custodial Center on Tuesday when Mrs. Mary Maudline Uzuamaka Nwufuru paid fines for 41 male inmates convicted with the option of fines securing their freedom. A 16-year-old boy, Ogobuchi Ikebe, convicted of stealing a Bluetooth device, was among those released by Mrs. Nwufuru. Group, a Colessa Biosensor Limited subsidiary, has received approval to package the WHO pre-qualified rapid diagnostic test kit at its factory. The approval allows Colessa Biosensor to locally package the WHO pre-qualified HIV rapid diagnostic test in the country. A statement by Codes Group on Wednesday said the milestone positions Nigeria as a key player in advancing healthcare production capabilities and improving access to life-saving diagnostics. The House of Representatives may resume debate over the tax bills currently before the National Assembly for consideration and passage. This followed the pledge of the Southern Caucus of the Green Chamber, made up of federal lawmakers from 17 states of the Federation, on Tuesday. The caucus met over the controversial tax bills and resolved to subject them to thorough legislative scrutiny. President Bola Tinubu welcomes German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier in Aso Rock Villa, Abuja on Wednesday. Steinmeier arrived in Abuja on Tuesday evening and was greeted by Tinubu at the forecourt of the villa at about 11:06 a.m. on Wednesday. The German president is accompanied by a business delegation of CEOs and high-ranking board members of some of Germany's most successful companies in the fields of IT, high-tech, and energy. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria has described the country's persistent cash shortage as a clear indication of a collapsing economy. The organization criticized the inability of depositors to access their money in cash, labeling it an act of economic sabotage and evidence of dysfunction within Nigerians' financial system. In a statement by its national coordinator, Comrade Emmanuel Omobuko, Huriwa strongly condemned the Central Bank of Nigeria for what it called provocative incompetence. The association specifically blamed CBN Governor Dr. Olayemi Michael Cardoso for failing to manage the country's monetary policy effectively, leading to widespread hardship. 4 abduction victims have been freed from a hiding place in Ubolu forest by the Nigerian army. Acting on credible intelligence, the soldiers raided the location and engaged the kidnappers in a fierce gun battle and overpowered the criminal gang. This was made known in a statement by the Assistant Director of Army Public Relations, Major Emmanuel Onoja, on X on Wednesday. Well-known comedian Mark Angel has declared that he will no longer be overseeing the careers of teen comedians Success and Emanuela. Mark Angel's decision followed a recent controversy involving former crew member Denison Igwe, who accused Mark Angel of financial exploitation. However, he clarified that his decision was unrelated to the allegations, citing his increased increasingly busy schedule as the primary reason. And on foreign scene, Donald Trump said solving the Ukraine crisis would be his top priority once he assumes office next month, describing the Middle East as a less difficult situation. "I think we have to solve the Ukraine problem with Russia," the US president-elect told French magazine Paris Match in an interview recorded on Saturday and released on Wednesday. The United Nations General Assembly will vote on a draft resolution calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza as a symbolic gesture, in addition to calling for an immediate, unconditional and permanent ceasefire. The draft resolution seeks the immediate and unconditional release of all hostages and accommodation of the United States and other staunch allies of Israel. And on sport news, the annual CAF Awards will happen on 16 December 2024 at a glittering event taking place in Marrakech, Morocco. Where the finest African footballers, coaches and administrators on the planet will gather to crown the best of the best. The 2024 CAF Awards cover the period from January to October this year. Britain and Hove Albion wingers Simon Andriga, Zaho Gorosei, Akraf Hakimi, Ademola Lookman and Ronwen Williams have all been lined up for the CAF Awards 2024 Player of the Year top prize. That sport news brings us to the end of the news at 8. But before we go, a recap of our major headlines. Governor Oti to constitute Abia Pilgrim's Bird, names Agomo as chairman. Bayelsa government approves 80,000 naira minimum wage for local government staff. I no longer manage Emmanuel and success, says Mark Angel. For this and many more, log on to our website at www.abntv.com.ng or follow us on all our social media platforms displayed on your screen. Do have a pleasant night rest. I am Tabitha Akko. Stay safe.